Today we are visiting one of the most beautiful and majestic areas of our state, and as a bonus, I'm going to share with you a very special home. You all know how biased I am towards the Snoqualmie Valley and all it has to offer, but that doesn't mean I'm going to ignore the rest of our state and the beautiful towns and scenery that we have to share with you. And today's trip is taking us to one of the most rugged regions in our state, let alone the country. Where is that? North Cascades National Park, and here we are in it, and we're going to show you some hikes, some views, the river, and more. So stay tuned. So in Washington, we are blessed with mountain huckleberries, and we got a few ones left over here. A little past the season, but these things are delicious, and I'm gonna prove it. No, just kidding. You can eat them. Trust me, they're safe. It might not be showing up on camera, but this gorge that we're at is massive. This fall right through the chute, it's incredible, it's fast, it's powerful, and the water is beautiful blue. So hopefully that's coming across on the camera, but it's amazing. All right, so we just left New Halem Power Plant and the Gorge Dam right here in North Cascades National Park. And the New Halem Power Plant is owned by Seattle City Light. It's got a couple great trails, the Trail of Cedars, the Ladder Creek Falls. It's got those suspension bridges you saw. And it's just a great little spot to get out and stretch your legs before continuing on the journey. So we're headed through the park from the west side to the east side, and our next stop is going to be Rainy Lake, which is a short hike to a beautiful lake. It's a gorgeous summer day in the PNW. What better way to enjoy it but to be outside? North Cascades is nicknamed the American Alps, and it's easy to see why. In Washington, we're blessed with 3 national parks: Mount Rainier National Park, Olympic National Park, and here, North Cascades National Park. And North Cascades National Park is really unique because it's so rugged. It's just got Highway 20 running through it, so most of it is just complete wilderness. You've got the PCT running through it, you've got a ton of hiking, and people really need to get out and explore to enjoy North Cascades to its fullest. Fun fact, North Cascades has one of the largest glacial systems in America, only behind Alaska, of course, with over 300 glaciers and over 300 lakes. Beautiful lakes like this one right here, steep inclines. It's a rugged wilderness. You got to see it. All right, so we finished our hike to Rainy Lake here. It's just a mile out on a nice paved trail. You got this beautiful lake. We're going to jump back in the car. We're going to head to Winthrop, grab some food, and end up at that special house I still need to show you. Let's go. Remember that special house I mentioned earlier? Well, here we are. Grammy's cabin. This log cabin tucked away here in the Twin Lakes neighborhood of Winthrop, Washington, has been in the family since the early 80s when it was built by my Grammy and my grandpa. We called them Bombs. I've got a lot of great memories here. Family gatherings, birthday parties, visits in the summer, in the fall, but mainly through the lens of Grammy. She brought everyone together. She made you feel like what you had to tell her that day was the biggest, most important thing she was going to hear that day. She loved sitting on the deck, watching the squirrels and the deer and the occasional black bear meander through the pines. When you came to the cabby, you could expect fresh air, great memories, lots of people, great food. Her specialty was potato salad. And in the afternoons, she would manage to sneak in tea time with a smooth beverage, either on the deck or up at the fire pit. Through the years, I visited as often as I could, which of course, in hindsight, was not enough. But Grammy always had that same smile, same enthusiasm, and same energy when you arrived. We brought the kids here when they were younger, and they still talk about some of their memories from visiting Grammy at the cabby. No matter the season, the cabby was warm and inviting. But now, it's time for a new season, a new chapter in the history of the cabby. So here's to the memories that our family had at the cabby, and now it's time for another family to enjoy. We love you, Grammy. All right, we just finished at Grammy's cabby, and I hope you enjoyed that look into a special part of our family history. So we're gonna grab some ice cream here in Winthrop, which is one of my favorite traditions to do. Winthrop's a great town, right on the Methow and the Chewuk River, in the Methow Valley. You got twists down the highway. There's a ton of things to do outdoors all year round here in Winthrop. It's got great food, small town, restaurants, cool old western vibe, and if you've never been to Winthrop, you're missing out. So let's go grab some ice cream and continue our visit. Tasty shake. All right, we're done in Winthrop. Grab some great ice cream, milkshake. Now we're headed home through the North Cascades National Park. We've got maybe a few more stops to do, but let's go. This is amazing. I'm here on Ross Lake Dam. First time in my life, I've never been here. You park, you hike down about a mile. It's breathtaking, a little bit scary for me, but it's gorgeous. Take a look. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on that one last visit to Grammy's cabin, a trip through the North Cascades. We got to see the national park, the lakes, the mountains, Winthrop, of course. And we're headed back home. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to hearing from you soon. I'm Brian Davis. Be well.